We are talking about what now? I'm so sorry for the bad connection. It's going to be going in and out. Unfortunately, I have to do it this way because I can do all the numbers. Typically I go live if I'm doing all the numbers. That's what it feels like today. I'm going to be doing all the numbers. So the pick your number, right? Pick your card. The question is what now? If you haven't yet clicked to wait. If you before you click your timestamp, which is gonna be in the description box below, what I've found is when I watch my own videos, it's really uncanny how I hear what I need to know. But it's funny how the numbers change. So sometimes I'll rewatch a video and have a different number, and that's the exact message that I needed to hear. So bookmark this video, keep it to your playlist, just subscribe to the channel, like the video so that you keep it around and you can refer to it again in case things change and you want to see if the reading is still true for the new circumstance or if it's still, in the same position. It's really, really weird how that happens. Like, I'm here for it. Anyway, without further ado, you may probably go click in the description box below. A card popped out already. It's this card. So unfortunately, when I'm doing things live, the resolution isn't as good as it would be if I pre-recorded it. But, what are we gonna do, right? I haven't posted a video in a while. Your girl's been sick. I was ill. I was doing, some readings, and I had a pretty tough weekend. Not tough, it was just intense, just emotionally intense. This is just, I couldn't even describe it. But I was ill. My throat was just not feeling good. I was not feeling good. So, feeling like 9 has been calling to me this whole time. If you're waiting on another video, they're coming. It's just not the time for me to do it. Like, I'm not in control. Like, I was gonna do the long distance part 2 because I know a lot of people are waiting for that, but yeah, I was like, nah, that doesn't feel right. So I was just walking around pacing what would be good, and what now came in my head, so I feel like that's what I need to talk about. Hey, number 9. How are you? Welcome to your reading. If you enjoy the reading, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. We're gonna find out what now. What now? What now? Now what? What now? Now what? Now what? What now for number 9? Oof. Oh my goodness. What now? Now what? Oh, boy. Okay, well, I guess we'll just take these cards. Did you expect a romance reading? Number 9? Now what? Now what? For number 9, now what? Ooh. Now what? Now what? Alright, we'll come back to you if we need to. Alright, number 9. Forgiving and learning. This could be the one. Use the glare. Religious factors in reverse. Release your ex. Passion. Past life relationship. Romantic feelings. Yeah, okay. Movement. Alright. Yeah. This is a time for very cautious and slow movement. I believe that whatever happened, now what? It's something that was repeated. You repeated something. You repeated something. You either repeated someone, you either repeated an experience, it's something that you've experienced before and you repeated it. Now what? Or you're currently repeating it. And I'm getting a let go and forgive yourself for repeating it. Like, stop beating yourself up for falling for it again, or succumbing to whatever it was, or backsliding in your journey, or knowing that you've taken like many steps back. Like, forgive yourself for that. I think you were it feels like you were overridden by some sort of like passion, like something came over you and you were really excited about it, thinking that it was going to be different this time, but it wasn't. So I think the story is more so telling me about something that just happened or has been happening. And I mean, it might even be like, this could be a person, this could be a job. Like, maybe you've been going too hard at your job, and a part of you knows that if like you own your own business, for instance, and maybe what you've been doing hasn't been yielding the results that you want, it's time to kind of let it go, because you've been trying and trying and trying and trying, and the love is gone. Like, whatever situation it is for you, like, the love is gone. It's no longer there. It used to be there. It was sparked by it, but it's not there anymore. It's possibly time to release it and move away from it. Yeah, move away from it. Move away from it. If you are moving into something, move with caution. But I'm getting, don't, like, I think it's done. Yeah, whatever it is that you were thinking of, it's done. You gotta release it and look at the mistake that you made, or look at having to repeat this lesson for yourself, or having to have just done this thing again, whatever this thing was. As give yourself some forgiveness and grace over it, and forgive yourself from it, because there's something about like beating yourself up over something, and this card says it beautifully. Like, this is you doing this to yourself. Like, right now you're just like throwing F-bombs at yourself, talking down on yourself, being really hard with yourself, woe is me, but like just really like hating on yourself, which I get it, but like it doesn't make any sense, because you're with yourself forever. Like, you can't get rid of yourself. It's like the worst person to be an enemy to, yourself. As you release though and heal whatever that just happened, or whatever thing that you did again that you're like, fuck, even if it's like maybe energetic, like let's say you find yourself again fretting over, let's say you're in a new opportunity and you're self bringing the old stuff from the old opportunities in the midst of this new thing. that's because this didn't happen. You didn't release it, you didn't heal, and it's now coming forward. I'm not getting any like be in the present moment card. I'm feeling more so like something you repeated something for some reason. I'm getting maybe a part of like your spiritual journey, like maybe you acted when you shouldn't have acted. And this is just it is just, I mean, there's quite a bit, there's just some protection saying like, hey, forgive yourself. The sooner you find the grace to forgive yourself over whatever happened, whatever you did or whatever happened again, the more you'll experience like what it is that you do want, the more it'll drive you towards what it is that you do want. Let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, don't pressure yourself. Like, life isn't over quite yet. You still have time. Like, you're not walking in circles. Sometimes backward movement is a part of the journey, and you get mastery in whatever it is. Just take note of whatever happened from an observer perspective, so that means not judging yourself, but taking note of what happened and making certain that it doesn't happen again, and you'll become a master at that situation. Oh, big heart hugs, number 9. Keep your light on, honey, and good luck. Oh, I'd love it if you subscribed. I'd really love it if you subscribed. Feel free to like the video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. That's always fun. It's always a nice little party in the comments. The Luz Lumiere fam is growing, and I love it. Some people just watch, and then they comment, and they tease me, and I'm like, are you part of the fam? But like, they're not. If that's you, and you found yourself watching my videos again, just be a part of the fam. Anyway. Oh, keep your light on, number 9. Okay? Forgive yourself. That's the now what. Now what, you need to forgive yourself and really, really sit with yourself and forgive yourself as though it's as though you're forgiving your inner child, like the little girl or boy in you, the little person in you who's just trying to make life make sense, and they keep going in their sit with them so they can look at what happened and objectively, and then move forward from that. There's gold in our past mistakes. Okay? Good luck. I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. Hey, number 7. Hey, number 7. Welcome to your video. Now what? Now what, number 7? Now what? Now what? Oh, I don't know. Come out later. Now what, number 7? Now what for number 7? Bruh. I mean, I guess. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Oh my gosh. Choices. Making a choice. Slow and steady. Wide open. Bust it wide open. Bust it wide open. The bone collector. Stuck in the mud. The magic stream. See that? There's quite a bit of protection here. So, I never know how to say this. They, your team, like, typically if I'm talking to my, like, private one-on-one clients, which, by the way, you can book a one-on-one session with me. There's guidance session with me. There, the information is in the description box below. I really need to say that more often. Your team, the guidance that's coming through first and foremost is everything is connected. Okay? Everything is connected. I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. Oh, over. Alright. Oh, you're stuck in the mud. Slow and steady. I feel like you might be trying to rush through something, but then also not rushing. If that makes sense. You're closed to certain possibilities. That's what it is. Thank you. Come through. Number 7, you gotta know that everything is connected. And it's not going to be connected in a way that makes sense to you all the time. And it's going to be frustrating. It's going to be so frustrating. It's going to be so freaking frustrating. But that's just the honest to goodness truth. Everything is connected. And sensing that you're not open to new opportunities that may require you to make a different type of choice than you want to make. And I totally, like, fucking from the bottom of my heart, I feel you. Like, I'm mad for you in a way. It's just you're gonna have to make a choice, and this choice is gonna lead you not necessarily here, because everything is connected anyway, but it's going to show you that everything is connected. You're gonna have to make a choice, boo-boo. You're not open to the choice at all. You're not open to different ways of doing something. Maybe a little part of you is. But otherwise, yeah. I think you have to, now what, is you gotta leave the past in the past. And you're not alone. You're not alone. You gotta leave whatever it is that you're holding on to for dear life. You gotta leave it behind. The bone collector's here to take it. She's like, get at. Give me that. Give it to me. She's here to collect it. She says, I got you. You're not alone. I'm gonna take your shit, make it into a mad... Give me them bones. Make it into a warrior mask so you can run along free and make your choice. Now, I might be saying this lightheartedly, but I understand fully how sometimes making a choice that is completely different from what you expect it to be, from what you wanted, is very hard. You don't like what I'm saying. You will be very frustrated. I am feeling so, oh, God. Oh, it sucks. But trust me, starting this channel was a complete fluke. Starting this channel had happened from me swimming upstream against the current. I feel like a part of you might know that you need to do something different. But me starting this channel and the just freaking beauty that's come from this is really crazy. I was holding on to what I was doing and only what I was doing and only what I was doing and very not open to anything else because that's what I was doing. Some people call it stubbornness. I call it get off my boat. Do you see this? 2442, 2442. Anyway. Sometimes you make certain choices and everything's connected. You just have to kind of trust and go with the flow. Let's see. I don't want to wait for our lives. I don't know. I'm not sure if you've been rushing through something. Yeah. or really forcing something to try and work. Just slow down. Now what is to slow down? Like, okay. Now what is to slow down and make a different choice. Like, make an alternate choice and be open to the possibility of whatever choice, of what that choice might yield. Like, you won't know. You will not. I did not know I'd be doing this in fuck. Okay? If you'd have told me I was gonna be doing this 2 months ago, a month ago, I would have been like, you crazy. No, but really, trust the process. I can promise you, trust the process. Let it go. Let it go. If you would like a session, like, I think that's probably why I said it in front of yours. If this rings true to you, consider it. I'm coming up with something that's gonna be a lot more accessible, but you gotta make a choice. Know and trust that everything is connected. It's connected. You cannot force anything right now. Don't push forward. Don't try to move through this stuff with force. It's not working out. Just pause. And if that is the choice you have to make, if the choice is to pause versus push, pause, honey. Pause and just kind of enjoy or look around what being stuck, like, because the stuck in the mud card is actually a very beautiful card. Yeah. And it talks about, let me read this to you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the cards and how they tell such a beautiful story. So when I look at, let me connect these dots for you. A line from this that sticks out when I look at the guidebook real quick is pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. And I can see that. Yes, especially even health-wise, like, don't play with that. And then this card, the stuck in the mud card, talks about it reminds you that you're stuck due to your own obstinate desire to get what you want when and how you want it. Perhaps it's uncomfortable to admit that the course of action you've chosen for yourself isn't for right now. Make a different choice. Didn't I say that earlier, or this whole time? And be open to making a different choice. Like, you're not open, and I totally get that. I really do. Let's see what the guidebook says about that. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory, but I feel like you guys like it. Envy, jealousy, and possessiveness are the character flaws to be careful of at this time. You or someone else is closed off, unable to remain open to new ideas or intimacy. Heed the gentle warning that too tight a hold on what or who you love or what you aspire to will choke the life out of that which you desire. Which is so true. Know and trust that everything is connected. I'm going to move on, but if you would like a private session where we can go in on your personal guidance, holla at me. Oh, number 7, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I love when you comment. I really do. And I love seeing which numbers are commenting too, because it's cool. It's really cool. I appreciate you, and keep your light on, okay? Good luck. I've got no strings to hold me down. Oh, I gotta go faster to make me fret or make me frown. I ain't got no strings on me. Hey, 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 oh, oh. Hey, number 5. Now what? Now what? Now what? Let's find out. Now what? Number 5 wants to know, now what? Can we tell number 5 now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Boom. Just trust. Bye, number 5. No, JK. I feel like you want more. Stop teasing me. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now romance angels and guidance in general. My phone battery does not have time. Now what? Number 5. Okay, fine. It's fine. Now what? Thank you. I appreciate you. Trust. Oh, metamorphosis and protection. Oh, babe. Balancing act and protection. And wide open. Oh, babes. Oh. Big hugs. Oh, big hugs. I hope my little song cheered you up a little bit. You going through a tough time. Or you just came from a tough time and yeah. I'm giving you a hug. Things are changing for you. Things are changing for you, okay? And I mean really this was the overarching message, okay? But things are changing for you, and your team, your spirit, your, whomever's, I don't have a name for it. They know, like, oh, baby, you're going through a lot. It's growing pains, know that. It's growing pains. It's growing pains, and try not to expect the worst. Okay? It's a temporary discomfort. I promise you, it's a temporary discomfort that many of us go through until we see the beauty of what the metamorphosis is, of what our transformation is. It's hard. It's not forever. It's not gonna be forever. It's not gonna be forever. Just do your best to balance out, or just look at and give attention to the parts, the areas of your life that are kind of falling apart, and look at them objectively. Don't look at them being like, oh, look, I fucked up, like this is just fucking blah 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 blah. Like, if you're angry, express your anger, but do it in a safe place. If you gotta cry, cry in a safe place. If you gotta scream, scream in a safe place. If you have a friend, just tell them, hey, I'm going through a tough time and I need to vent. Get a couple of friends so that you can rotate on who gets to listen to you, and so you feel fully heard. If you're neglecting something that does need to be looked at, definitely look at that. But overall, I mean, just, the guidebook says something really beautiful about the balancing act. It says, adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment that you have no control over, and balance will come much more easier. If there is fairness, it has to come from you. I don't really like reading that line in particular, but in terms of what's going on with you. But like, yes, right, it has to come from you. If that is something that rings true, it feels like it might. Typically when I read these things, they do reach out for more than what my initial message is. I'm sorry about the connection. It's literally the internet. When I was going through my change, like my spiritual awakening, which sucked. Okay. I'm on the tail end of it, and it feels fucking great. I feel my little butterfly wings flapping here and there. A little stumble, still learning how to use them, but it's gonna happen. And the way that I found balance, the way that I found surrender, which is really what this is, when you surrender, like, trust that what you're going through is to get you to this moment of surrender where you will be this butterfly. See that? from this metamorphosis, from this change that's going on in your life right now. It's opening you up for change, and this for me is what exactly happened. It exactly happened. I was going through such deep shit. Everything in my life was shedding. My body was shedding, like literally shedding. Oh fuck. My work was just changing. My relationships, my love life, my home life, my maybe even some of my friendships even. I don't remember. Like, so much was just hitting the fan. All the balls dropped, and I was like, I can't control everything. I can't control anything but myself, and I don't know what to do. And so I just breathed and said, okay. Okay, if things are gonna change, I'm not gonna fight them. And this is not a moment to fight. Obviously, if there is discord, find the control that you do have. But for the rest of it, surrender to what's going on. Be open to what's coming your way. Be open to what's coming your way, because it does feel like the advice here, like, now what, is to trust that what you're going through is to lead to something better. Something that you have not thought of at all. Okay? Let's see if Wide Open has any extra words of wisdom. Yep. You might be even on the tail end of your change. If that's so, yes, trust that it's about to be over. Possibly soon. But in any case, either way, whatever the case may be, regardless of whether your position is, just be in surrender. And the Wide Open card has a special message for you. It's a signal that you're about to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. So trust that. You might be on the tail end of it, and you don't think you are. I would think you're on the tail end of it if this was upright, but I think these two are supporting that you are closer to the tail end of it than you maybe realized, or maybe you have been realizing that a little bit. I'm not sure, maybe towards the middle end, but whatever it is, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. Which isn't that what a butterfly does when it's about to break them fucking wings out of that caterpillar shell? Yeah, when this card shows up, it's a signal that you're about to truly manifest your dreams and your goals. So now what? Get ready for fucking action and trust that it's coming. Okay? Oh, I adore you, number 5. I'm so happy you clicked on this video. I hope you got what you wanted. What you needed. If you would like to book a private session, information for that is in the description box below or on the About page. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to be the route from which your guidance comes to you through. At the end of all things, keep your light on. I'd love to see you in the comments. Let me know what's up, what's going on. You're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. Okay, good luck. I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. Ooh, girl, we ain't got time to sing. We gotta do all these readings. Oh my god, there's so many readings to do. It's turbocharge. Gotta put trust back in. Hey, number 3, how you doing? How you doing, number 3? Alright. What now? For number 3, what now? What now? What now? Oh, really? I just can't figure it out. What? No. Stop it. Get back in there. Now what? Thanks. Now what? Now what? What What now? Oh, buddy. There's so much guidance coming in. Guidance coming in. Guidance coming in. I can't take it all. You just need to get a little something, something. 'Cause this is not a private reading. I know we wanna tell them everything, but we can't. We gotta give them a snippet of what they need to know, so they can listen to their guidance and be loved. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, number 3. Oh, you can't choose to not choose. I mean, you could, but it doesn't lead you to your highest possible good. Okay? Letting someone else choose for you is not, it's like, in Into the Woods. I will choose not to choose. That's her choice. It doesn't bring joy. Oh, number 3. Don't give your power away. Don't give your power away. Don't give your power away. I need some more guidance right now. I don't really understand what number 3, like, now what? I mean, the only thing I can think is don't give your power away. Don't give your joy away. Are you giving your joy away, number 3? Don't do that, honey. Now what? Number 3. Now what? Now what? What now? What? Now? Oh, come on. Number 3, that might be your guidance. Like, don't abdicate control over your world. Now that whatever's happened, or whatever's not happening, like, don't give away your decision to choose. Don't give away your ability to choose. Don't abdicate responsibility. Is someone not allowing you to choose? Are you giving away your joy? Is something stealing your joy? So much protection. What now? What now? Is this a romantic situation? Yeah. Is this a romantic situation? Is this a romantic situation? Was there abuse in this relationship? Like, physical abuse, emotional abuse, maybe. In your situation, rather. Or did you just go through a breakup with someone you thought was yours? And you're really sad. I need more guidance on number 3, please. This is getting difficult, and my battery is dying. I know you probably don't care, but my battery is dying. Can we tell number 3 what's going on in their life? Because things just got really serious for me. This feels very serious. There's a lot of threes here, number 3. There is a lot of threes here, and 3 is like the Ascended Master's angel number. This feels like a 3. Why? I mean, I don't know, it just feels like a 3. I don't know what to tell you. It just does. And there's S. S's look like 3s to me now. This is 33, this is 03. That's number 3. Number 3. And I think your reading started at like 30 something. There's a lot of 3s. What now? Like, I don't get it. Number 3, what's going on? I pulled that from my personal deck. All signs point to the 3s. So there's lots of synchronicity here with 3s. But what is your message? Like, what now? I can only assume don't abdicate responsibility. Don't let whatever situation take your joy away. I guess it's maybe your joy in relationships, trusting relationships, but the trust card didn't come up, but I'm feeling it. Why am I not getting... Number 3, babe, there's this whatever situation you're in, or whatever situation you've been in, if your what now has been, okay, if you've been searching for an answer, but you've actually been getting an answer that you've been ignoring, you know what I'm saying? Where you're looking for video to video, you're looking for something to justify the action you want to take, but it's actually not the action you should be taking, or like that it's just the wrong action. That what you, I feel like you're forcing something. Maybe too, that you're forcing something to work and it's just taking your joy away. And this calls for you to just not do that and take it slow and steady, which kind of feels right with the separation too. And then if all signs are pointing to something else, but you're looking for something different to tell you something that you want to hear, that's no bueno. Because look, we have separation in reverse. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Oh. This still feels like a reverse though, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, this still feels like this still feels like separation. This still feels like separation. It doesn't feel like not separation. Yes, this is your soulmate. Reverse. Doesn't necessarily mean it's not your soulmate, but I feel like there's something being forced here. Oh my god, look, 3 again. 1 + 2 is 3. Girl. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. From everything else that I've said of like abdicating responsibility or abdicating a decision, or aka like choosing not to choose, it might be choosing not to choose the choice that you are actually getting signs to choose, but you're pushing something else that you want, but like the choice that you're avoiding is the choice that all signs are pointing to. And just gotta be honest with yourself about what's really going on for you and your situation. And then I'd also invite you to look up angel number 3 because it's happening all over here. Okay, let me know what's going on with you in the comments. I would really like to know, because that was difficult. That was murky. I hope you're okay. I hope you're alright and not in danger. Please take care of yourself. please take care of yourself. There's only one you in this world, you know. And you're not alone. But there's only one you. Thanks so much for clicking this video and giving me some of your time. Number 3, if you'd like to book a private session, I have information in the description box and in the about section. So don't be a stranger. Until then, keep your light on, boo. Keep your light on and let me know what's going on with you in the comments, okay? Let's meet there. I'd love for you to subscribe. But until then, good luck. Yeah. My battery is low. I feel like yeah, probably actually. Ouch. Excusez-moi. Let's not rush, let's not rush, let's not rush, let's not rush. Oh, I need a longer charger. I really do need a longer cord. Ooh. It would make life so much easier. La 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 like I don't gotta sleep anytime soon. Oh, número 8. Normal. Okay. Hey, number 8. Hey, number 8. I took a bit of a break before your reading started. Okay. What now? Okay. What now? What now? I just can't figure it out. What now? What now for number 8? What? No. I don't know if it's yours. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, fine. I don't know if that's yours, but it feels like it might be. We shall see. We shall see. True love. Intention. Hey, intention, honey. Da 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 da. What up, magic stream? Oh, hey, details. Number 8, you are the first group to not have any cards in protection. Alright, honey. This is what's happening. This is the romance of a lifetime. Romance is opportunity. Listen to me. I need you to listen to me right now. Your team or your guides or your whatever here who's given this, they're saying the iron is hot. You need to strike now. You heard? You need to, quite literally, set your intention of what it is you actually want. Because everything is connected, and you gotta be as detailed as a motherfucker. You gotta set the intention ASAP. That's it. You can click out if you want. There is some real simple readings, but I'm like, I need to give more time. I need to give more. Like, that's the thing with reading. Like sometimes guidance is really straightforward. Like, you gotta set the intention right now. Like, the iron is hot. Strike this minute now. Decide what you want. Write it out. Like, dive in the essence of it. Be in the essence of it, because you are in the stream of consciousness, honey, and everything is connected, and the land of milk and honey is like, you are in the vortex. Okay, if you understand what I mean. What now is you are about to either step into the vortex, or you need to step into the vortex and set your intention and set it right. Write your list of Santa Claus, check it twice, check it a third time, because this is about to come true. This is about to come. It's connected. It is just waiting for you to want it and write it down. Not necessarily, like, you don't have to write it. You can just really just set the intention for what it is you really want. And that's your guidance. Set the intention and be pedantic about it. Not like pedantic in a way that stops the universe or whatever, but like, go in, honey. Go in, because it's about to pop off. This is awesome. Yes, this is awesome. I feel like maybe you haven't been setting the intention, because this angel's like, really? This could be you, but you ain't been setting no intentions. Like, this could be you with your opportunity, whatever that opportunity is. Is it a job? Is it a man's? Is it a woman's? Like, what is it? Set your intention now. Be in the essence of it, because it's connected. Like, you are connected to it when you're in the essence of it. Set the intention for it. This is lovely. I just kind of want to sit here for a bit. Yeah. Get clear on what it is that you want. Oh, sorry. Get clear on what it is that you want, because it's gonna be yours. It's gonna be me. It might actually even be a romance. It might actually be a true love type situation. Because why do I say that? Because 22, for me, 2 is a number of, like, the angel number of, like, it's not, like, you can look up what 2 is, but, like, for me, whenever I see it, I'm always like, oh, it's like the coupling number, like, things are coming together. And whenever I see 1s, 2s, 3s, and then other numbers, my twin flame typically hits me up. So it might actually be romance specific, but know that everything is connected, and it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. If you have been inspired to take certain steps, take them. You are doing well. You are hitting it out of the park, number 8. You are killing it. It is about to be yours. The baby is coming. For real, for real. It is coming. Anything else for number 8 coming through? Do 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 do. Yeah, look at the details. Get really in the details, like I was saying. I mean, this is really straightforward. Yeah. And be clear about it. And you call it bella noche. Number 8. Let me know when what you want comes. Okay? Let me know when you get it in the comment section, because I'm excited for you. That was really nice. Thank you for that break and readings. Thank you for that break and readings, number 8. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I will see you in the comments. I would love it if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to be a part of the Luz Lumiere family, if it so moves you to be. And if you enjoyed this reading, they're really pretty much typically like this. Well, this is a raw file, so sometimes they're definitely more organized, but lately the channel has grown so much so that, like, we're still talking number 8. The channel has grown so much so that the numbers keep increasing, so I keep having to do live streams where it's all guidance for everyone. So I would love for you to join the family, but I hope you got what you needed. Keep your light on, number 8. Yay! Dreams coming true. And good luck. Hey, number 1. Hey, number 1. Ooh. What now for number 1? 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 Oh. Anything else number 1 should know about what now? Anything else? Tell me something good. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Aw, home and protection. Balancing act and protection. What was that again? I always forget. Flying. Moonlight. Tell me something good. Unrequited love. Wow, 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 wow. No. Yes. I am going to read number 11 in protection because I'm drawing a blank on what it means. Like, yes, it means find more balance because your home is unstable. But, and then there's this about, like, something about your guidance and you're being guided through certain things. Certain things might be coming through life. Like, there's definitely some changes going on, hence the unstableness in your home being so out of whack. But I think the last line is what it is in balancing act. It's like you get to choose where balance and, like, fairness starts with you. You get me? I don't know if this is a love life situation. Maybe something's been upset in your love life. And they no longer feel like home to you, or your home has been destabilized because truly you know, you two may not be seeing eye to eye, or your relationship might be feeling wonky and unstable. But the guidance is to see the higher perspective of whatever is happening. Things are changing. Yeah, things are changing. And there's a higher perspective here. What are you saying? Yeah. All right, this makes a smidge of sense. Life's challenges and opportunities. Oh, they provide a new perspective, right? When that kind of thing happens and your home is so upset and so unbalanced, a new perspective takes hold, and sometimes it's a perspective that you don't really want to have. Like sometimes it's a perspective that's not really so helpful. However, there's also a part where some of the perspectives are provided for you so that you can now wish for what it is that you truly want. So in my head, I'm seeing from my new deck the soulmate card, and I can't tell if it's in the reverse or if it's in the upright position, but the message that's coming through is sometimes people, and I'm going to say opportunities, come into our lives so they can lead us to the next thing. Do you understand? Like, sometimes it takes going for a job interview that you really wanted, that you thought was yours, but you didn't get it. Then you go to a cafe because you're sad and you're just like, fuck life. You go to a cafe, you order a drink, and there's nowhere to sit, so you're just like, ugh. You sit next to some person and you strike up a conversation with them, and many things can happen from that. They wind up being your next opportunity. Either they lead you to your next romantic opportunity, it leads you to a proper work opportunity, it leads you to your own business opportunity, it leads you to just a new opportunity. And if you hadn't had gone, like, that's what that feeling for that initial move that you made actually was leading you to, so that you could go to this cafe. Now, I wish you didn't have to go to the cafe sad and bummed out and feeling less than, but sometimes certain things happen for us to find our way to our highest good, and it's really hard to maintain a higher perspective. I'm trying to like put this card up because it's like it's here, you know, like it's hard to look at this type of situation, something's not working out in the way that you want it to, where your home is unstable, where you're just trying to find balance, and you're maybe you're kind of instigating that balance because of that perspective that isn't too helpful. And so when you adopt a helpful perspective, it helps actually change things just like that. So I think that's your what now, like, adopt a helpful perspective. If you've been in a funk of a perspective, adopt a healthy perspective. If you've been here, quite possibly unwrap your arms and take flight so you can look at a higher perspective over what's happening and what's changing. Tell me something good. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's really cute what this card says, and maybe you might need the message. It says, this is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars. That's funny, it's at night. I'm reading this card, though. They play nice together. And the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings. Spread them. And soar. The angels are waiting for you. So, I think adopting a new perspective, a more helpful perspective, where you get to restore balance because you're bringing fairness to the situation, right? You get to create the fairness in the situation and look at it from the highest good of all, which can be kind of a bitch sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, if you've been fighting for so long, it's good to have on that higher perspective. And your intuition, okay, is helpful for that. Did I mention this is an intuition card earlier? I think I did. I forget sometimes. Yeah. So, if you would like a personal reading on some more information, holla black. Let me know. But definitely maintain a higher perspective, number one. Okay? I was looking for numbers. I don't know why. 11, 1, 1. Doesn't matter. Oh, number one, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Please like the video if you found it useful. I know I swear, and some people don't like that. Because they're like, you know, no one's really said anything about my swearing. I can just only assume. It's like it's a thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's a thing. Number one, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'd love it if you subscribed. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool if you subscribed. But, so we'll see if it pops up, but let's find out. What now? Ride the wave. What now? What now for number two? What now for number two? What now for number... Oh, look. Ride the wave. I'm gonna put it back in the deck, though, because... Oh. I need guidance. We need guidance for the people who picked number two. What do they need to know about what now? What do my beautiful number twos need to know about what now? What now? Really? Is everybody doing that? What now? What now? Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Anything else for number two? I know you got a lot to say, but you're right. Private readings only. Alright. Oh, there's two. Oh, come on. Alright. Romance Angels, wakey. You got something for number two? What now? What? No. Okay. But I don't know if this is for you or not, okay? What now? Alright. Are you sure? Okay. Let's see what the story is. I feel like something shifted. Alright. Home and protection. Wandering circus. Making choices and protection. Making a choice in protection. Okay, but then that actually feels right. So that's a bit confusing because... No, I guess it's not. That's weird. But I thought... I guess I thought wrong. Oh, details, and protection. Okay, that makes sense. SCU. I don't know where this fits in. I'd like some help with this passion, and that may not be... I'm gonna put this back in the deck. I don't know why. I don't feel right about that. I mean, it might be yours. If it comes up, then cool. It actually might have been yours. and religious factors. Alright. There's a lot of protection on the board, and religious factors is in reverse. It doesn't really matter. That card always means the same thing to me. And the only card that's not in reverse is the One Ring Circus, which is in protection, which is in the upright position. However, it might as well be in reverse because this card means the same to me. It's kind of like, okay, I don't know if you are actually being stubborn about something, and I just feel like she's moving very slowly away from the discomfort. Like, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place of her own making in a way. Like, you have to make a choice, number 2. And you're stuck between being comfortably uncomfortable in a home that doesn't feel like home, but it's still home. A semblance of home, even if it's a mess. And wanting someone else to make a choice for you, not wanting to make a choice that you gotta make. And you're just kind of in between that place, knowing that you may have to make a choice, or that you have to make a choice and you're abdicating making that choice, or someone else is making that choice for you, you don't want to make it. There's something else we just had about this card which feels important. I forgot. And then trying to be, like, you're stuck between trying to be too perfect, man. This is not the time for it. It's not the time for perfection, number 2. It's not the time for perfection, number 2. Don't give your power away, but it's also not the time to be perfect. Be honest with yourself and why you're making whatever choices you're trying to make or not make. What are the reasons behind it? What are your motives behind it? And you might actually see the need to change things, either how you make decisions or where you're at with the making up of decisions. Just, you gotta clean up what you've left behind, if there is a behind that you've left. But this is not the time for perfection. It's a time to make a choice and stand in it. But it does feel like it's hard. It does feel like it's hard. So that I think you're afraid, with good reason. I would be afraid too. Shit. I would be afraid. But it's definitely a part of your spiritual journey, number 2. And those can suck. But they end up with you feeling at home in yourself and your life. It's just the journey there sometimes is stuck between rocks and hard places, and you don't want to make choices because you're afraid of dying. You're afraid of dying. You're afraid of shedding who you are, who you were, because you don't know what's on the other side. You're afraid of an unknown heaven. You'd rather stay in a known hell than go forward towards an unknown heaven, and that's scary. But you're being called to make a choice, number 2. You're being choice to take back your decision to choose. You can't choose not to choose. You're moving slowly. Either surrender to the fact that you're afraid and move anyway. I think that's what you have to do. If you're afraid, it's okay to be afraid. Just don't fight your fear, because that slows things down. And I know it's an oxymoron, actually, isn't it? It's a bit of an oxymoron. Let's see. Yeah. Accept things as they are. Surrender to what things are. Stop trying to fix things. Stop trying to fix a broken home. Stop trying to fix I'm not talking about marriages. I'm talking about, I mean, shit, maybe, I don't know. I'm just talking about trying to fix your hell. Admit that you're in hell and then dare to go towards an unknown heaven. Whatever's going on, surrender to it, because you're exactly where you gotta be for your next glorious step. So what now? Surrender, boo. Surrender. Imperfect has always been the new normal. Imperfection has always been the new normal. Let me know what's going on for you. Number 2. Let me know what's going on for you. Let me know what's going on. I want to see what, might be happening here. I'm going to read this card out loud just because I feel like that might be helpful. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Can't abdicate your decision, boo. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Surrender your fear. Just surrender to it. Alright, I'm scared, and then you move forward. It does help unblock things, I promise you. It sounds like the weirdest thing, but it really helps you, like, stop that resistance inside you that we have. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationship. That's also about be discerning about your relationships at this time. Maintaining clear boundaries between you and other people. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. Which is really sweet, because if you are abdicating responsibility to someone else to make the choice for you, then, yeah, this is not the time for that. Independence is called for. And surrender. Don't be a stranger, number 2. Leave me a comment in the comment section. I love that that's there. I am working on building a community just for my Lumineers. The Luz Lumiere fam, so that we can speak privately and openly. And, if you'd like a private session, there's information for that in the description box below, or even on the About page on my YouTube profile. Don't be afraid to let go of what you need to, because the bone collector wants to collect it. Okay? She's here, but she's like, I'm gonna need you to let go of them bones and give them to me. Can't keep holding on to the past. Can't keep holding on to what you keep holding on to. Whatever it is. And this popped out again. You saw the card fly out, right? Like this, whatever. If I read that, I did read it. I read that. You go. Okay. Go look this card up. One Ring Circus from the Enchanted map. Oracle cards. Or just rewind and rehear that message. Because this popped up and you saw me put them cards in. So. Okay. The guidance is strong for that. There's something there for you. Alright. I'd actually say look it up, because you might see something that I may not have emphasized while reading. Okay, number 2. I bid you adieu. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'd love it if you liked the video, and I'd love it if you subscribed and joined the Luz Lumiere family, so you can be kept abreast of what's going on here for your benefit, so you can keep your light on. Until next time, good luck. Hey, number 6. How you doing? 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 What now, right? What now? Ooh. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. This hasn't happened in a while. Hey, number 4. Hey, number 6. Hey, number 4. Hi, guys. If you're new to my channel, things like this happen. If this is the first video you're watching from me, you'll learn that when you watch certain videos of mine, certain numbers call out to me, whatever you want to call it. I'm feeling hot. This must be right. Thank you. I receive it. And sometimes this happens. I mean, it's happened once. And this is the second time it's happening. Yeah. So you will be sharing a reading. And oh god. Whew. Okay, I get it. Cool. Grazie. So buckle up. This is y'all's reading. Six and 4 make 10. That's funny. 10 is completion. Okay, y'all. That was unexpected. And my heat wave is gone. That's always fun. It is actually always fun. Aw. Okay. I'm just gonna clear up these guys. Oh, okay. Number 6 and number 4. May I have guidance for this group on what now? Guidance for this group on what now? Guidance for this group on what now? Guidance for number 10. I was just thinking about number 10 today too. I was like, there's no way I can make a 10. There's not going to be a card that says 10 on it. But I'm feeling that the family has grown so much. The Luz Lumiere family has grown so much, and the numbers reflect that, right? So, obviously, more numbers, more different types of scenarios, and just what energies or situations. Because when I do a reading, I'll re-watch the reading later, and like the new number that I pick reflects the situation that I'm in. It's so crazy. I enjoy it. Okay, number 10. What's your guidance? What now? Oh, there's so much excitement. So much excitement! Alright, what does number 10 need? What does number 10 need to know? What now? What now? I was gonna put like a rock. What is number 10? No, just be plain. Just jump out. You know what you gotta do. What now? Number 10 wants to know what now. I can't. I guess they flipped over anyway. I feel like they have so much more to say. I saw religious factors, so probably. What now? Who flipped over? Nobody did. Oh. Ooh. Haven't seen him in a while. Hey, Grandpa. What now? For number 10. What now? Please be gentle with me. What now? Oh. Wow. You flipped in the air. Did you see that? Retreat! New love! Field of dreams. Finances and career. Yeah, okay. Goblins. Oh, interesting. Into the unknown. That's weird. The bone collector. I don't know where you go. Are you here? Why is everything going up? You're making this very hard for me. Okay, everything does feel very up. It all builds up. You're apart. But why are you apart? Oh, goblins in protection and the Wizard of Awareness in protection. That's weird. Is it pause or go forward? I'm getting a story number 10 and number 10. I can't put your numbers here anymore. They're out of the picture. Number 10. I'm getting like a pause. Like a couple stories for you, and they're kind of connected. I'm trying to understand how. So I'm just gonna start talking, and then we'll see what lands. Oh God, where do you fit? I can't see you. Are you here? No. If you're new to my channel, you're probably having a, what's she doing? Oh, if you're returning, can you comment in the comment section so people understand that this is how I read? Or if you're new, you can check out other videos and see that this is how I read. Okay, look, let me just start talking, okay? You need to be aware of something. Like, you need to, I'm getting pause, okay? I'm getting pause. I'm getting pause. I'm getting a lot of things here too, though. What is the story? Because we are talking to 6 and 4 and number 10. So I don't know if this is a reading for 6, or if this is a reading for 4, or if this is a reading for number 10, or if it's a reading for 6 and 4 and 10. You get me? You hear me? You see what the issue is here? That's probably what the issue is. Alright, y'all. I'm just gonna too much chatter. Okay. I know this is finances and career, so it might have to do with finances and career. says finances, career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But you see, goblins is below it. And then we have Field of Dreams. These are all like gardeny things. And then I'm looking at the green here. So there's lots of green. There's lots of gardeny things here. And the Bone Collector is in a desert. But the gardeny stuff is up there. And she's typically here to collect them bones. She needs you to give up something or give something to her for her to take away from you so she can make a mean-ass mask and dominate. And she's also there to remind you that you're not alone, la la la. The Wizard of Awareness typically asks for you to really pause and just look. He feels good in the upright, actually. He feels good in the upright. I wonder when a card actually feels good in the reverse for me, though. Anyway, he came out this way, so I think you need to be extra aware. And this is where I'm getting the extra pause. Also, a retreat. It's kind of like a run. And then to the unknown is like a go. A run and a go is pause. Stop motion. Freeze frame. She doesn't feel like... Because when I saw that, I was like, okay, what? Go, but in the opposite directions. But she feels paused. She feels paused, like she's stopped moving. I'm getting retreat into the unknown. But stop for a second. Stop for a second. Oh. Whatever it is that you're plucking at, stop. Because you might be plucking at something that is like fear-based, goblin-based, okay? You don't want the goblins here. You see that? It's a continuation. Do you see this? The goblins are underneath your Field of Dreams. So what are you plucking? What are you plucking from? Is where you're going really where you need to be going? Or do you need to, like, if you're going this way, do you need to just stop and just go this way? It's the same direction, but it's actually a millimeter shift. You get it? Which, looking at new love, it might be something like my career, adding a certain aspect of new to my job is still in the realm of serving and helping humanity, helping my brothers and sisters on this earth. However, it was like this, just this direction, and the pivot is, but to me, this distance feels so massive, so big, but it's actually so small because it's still, they're very complementary actually. The two things that I do, I mean, I do a lot, but it's all very complementary. So it's one of those things where it's in the general direction, really, but it's just a millimeter shift. So what now? Pause and really assess the situation, because your Field of Dreams is up. Like, you've planted the seeds, but you might be going in a direction where you're harvesting from your... I'm gonna read this out loud. Yeah, I'm getting paused, man. I mean, I'm also seeing this heart, so maybe this is a love life. If this was a love life, take things slowly. Take things slowly. Not because it's you're in danger, not because of anything like that, but just take things slowly. Just let things progress in as natural way as possible. Don't try to orchestrate anything. Just take it slowly. And by that I'm thinking that you might be afraid that you repeat past mistakes. But the more you worry about that, the more you're more likely to repeat them, which probably makes you worry a little bit more. But just take it slow. Pause. Put the pause on and let him lead. If you're dealing with a man and you are a woman, I really want some peanut M&Ms, you guys. I should put a donate link so that if you want to treat me to peanut M&Ms, you can. Like, I can afford them by myself, but I'm looking to attract more givers in my life, so I am open to receiving treats. Anyway, I'm gonna read this to you. Let's actually read the Bone Collector, okay? You are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth. Goblins, limiting beliefs, patterns, old shit. Like old programming, and I don't say that disrespectfully. It's just, it is old stuff that's been running, and that's where we're picking our dreams from, this goblin-filled thing, and we think it's normal because we've been used to seeing these types of plants all our life. But really, nah, baby, this is what's actually normal. Freaking eggs. Fairies being born out of eggs. This is normal. But we're so used to our normal being something different. So we're going and coming, but not really just knowing where we're going. So you gotta pause. Thanks, Bone Collector. Thanks, BC Girl. I see you. I'm so happy that opened on this page. She's bringing it together. Thanks, Mama. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that sets us up to behave in a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. The new. The new is coming. What now? Some new probably came right now. And you're like, I don't know what to do. Some new probably came in your life. That's what I call new. And, you're freaking out a little bit, maybe. And the Bone Collector, she's such a beast. She comes to remind us. So you, like I was saying, right? Like, you might be acting from picking from old stuff. Did I say that? Or did I think I said it? Okay. You may feel... what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by perception of limitation. Them goblins. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. Come through. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack. The Bone Collector is your inner resonance. Act as if you have what you need and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible with awareness. The wounds of the past need not define you. The wounds of the past need not be picked from. You don't need to pick from this garden anymore. Right? You don't need to pick from this garden anymore. Let's read about goblins. Man, you got all the first cards. 1, 3, 5, 7. That's hilarious. They're all in order. In a reading, a one-on-one reading, I'd read them all to you. No, I'm getting pause. I'm not getting that from you, buddy. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. It's often difficult to deal with someone else's issues because they impact your own. No one is perfect, but in this case, you're particularly vulnerable to being manipulated. Don't take this world personally. When the Goblin card arrives reversed, it's a sign to step back with detachment. Retreat. As you're going into the unknown, right? You're retreating, but you're still going. So energetically retreating, but you're also energetically going. So you're detaching, but going. So you gotta pause and reorient yourself around the situation because you've been triggered by some new. Don't let other people's stuff lead you into reacting from an old wound. Love yourself unconditionally. Set boundaries and your goblins will fall asleep. Love is the only answer. Aw, new love. That's cute. Can you see the cards, you guys? It might also be scary for you, actually. Goblins and Into the Unknown, I always forget, are like, it's scary going into the unknown, going into something that you don't know about. But I'm focusing on the fact that it's some new, like you've been triggered by something. And you're either afraid it's going to play out the same way as it did before, or you're trying things different and it feels different and you're just kind of like, because this is upright, like you're kind of like, oh, like something's actually come out of this. And like maybe you've manifested what you wanted, but now you're kind of being triggered. And it's saying like, pause, baby, pause. Trust and all will be revealed. Yeah. Let me read the first line of this. Okay. Look at this. Look at how the spread is and tell me that this isn't like divine, okay? Life is an adventure and too often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Stay aware. Wizard of Awareness. As you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. You got this, man. What now? Pause. Gather yourself. And be aware of what you're doing. Pausing is a good pattern interrupt. Find a good pattern interrupt so that you can interrupt your pattern so you're not picking from a field that's been nurtured with diseased manure. Okay? That's what I have for you. I saw the coming together card twice. Where are you? So I do believe things are coming together for you. Just pause so that you can move forward with a different pattern that you're aware of. Okay? Okay. Number 6, 4, 10. Thanks for that one. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments. I really like to know. Like, let's talk. If you'd like a private session, information for that is in the description box below. Don't be a stranger. I don't bite. You're not my man. I don't even look. Sorry. Anyway. We can have fun here, right? We can have fun here. Life can be so serious. We can have fun here. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well. I wish you well. If you've had some addictions in the past, learn from that, you know? Love and learn yourself. Love yourself and learn from it, is what I meant to say. Keep your light on. You deserve good things. You deserve yourself. You deserve love from you. Please be your own friend. Be a friend to yourself. And I'm glad that you clicked on this video. I hope that it gave you something valuable. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And I'd love it if you subscribed. Let's keep in touch. Alrighty. Keep your light on. Good luck. I release all the energies and send my love to all who watched.